Brewers Log August 6th. Well, I finally got around to doing something again. I took all my bottles. As you can see, my shelf down here is fairly clear right now. Most of them just got cleaned and are drying. These two I got dry enough that I'm ready to start doing something with it, and I'm going to make more 3 flowers. There's a cider with it. I'm doing something a little bit different. I took my heather, my elderflower, and chamomile, and I put them into, I think these were hop socks. So instead of having them loose in the bottle, I've got these socks to put it in. One sock has 1/8 of a cup of each, the other has 1/4 cup of each. So 1/8 of a cup is 2 tablespoons, and a 1/4 cup would mean 4 tablespoons of each of these different heather, elderflower, and chamomile. So I'm going to see how this works. I've got the first batch of cider warming up right now, and I'm going to dump it into a bottle, and then I will put the sock into the measuring cup and cover it in cider. And I'm going to do, when I warm it up the second time, have the actual flowers in the cider warming up. So hopefully we infuse more of the oils out of it doing it that way. So we'll see where that takes us. Alright, so the socks worked fairly well, though the first one I did, putting it in to heat up with the apple juice, ended up actually being a problem because you've got a hot, wet sock that you're trying to shove through the little top on the bottle. It's kind of messy and very hot and hard to deal with. So for the second bottle, I just put it into the bottle. It shoves in fairly easily when it's not wet and hot, and just poured the cider over it. I can see it, the first bottle is the one with the 1/4 cup versus the 1/8 of a cup of each of the flowers. It is a lot darker already, but it was made probably about 15 minutes before this one was. So we'll see what they're at tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to let them brew overnight with caps on it. There shouldn't be any real yeast, or if there is yeast, it's on my flowers, and hopefully they'll last through the night. Just as they are, and hopefully they'll brew a lot of the flavors of the flowers into this apple juice before I start towards cider. So we'll see where it goes from here. Hopefully I'll get a lot more done tomorrow.